Hello, Robert, and welcome to the Nordic Data Science and Machine Learning Summit. It's really a pleasure having you with us today. Before we dive into further questions, can you tell us a bit more about yourself and the organization you're representing today?
Sure. So my name is Robert Moberg. I'm Chief Analyst of Houston Analytics. And Houston Analytics is a Finnish consultancy or analytical house working with analytical projects within various different of industries. We are in partnership with IBM, and we help IBM and IBM help us. So yeah.
Right. Great. So, Robert, your session today was about open source versus commercial tools, pros, cons, and solutions. So, would you mind telling us a little bit more about that?
So yeah, if you look at the historical development of software solutions or supportive tools within the area of predictive and advanced analytics, we've basically gone from having a entirely code-based platform to having graphical user interfaces with helper functions for the analyst. And today I actually see a regression where we're going back to these code-intensive platforms. And what I'm thinking, and this is my thinking, and actually challenging the industry, is this really the most clever way to go about doing predictive analytics and advanced analytics? And it actually might be, I'm not sure, but I just want to kind of raise awareness or kind of challenge the community if that is the right way to go. So this is what I'm going to be talking about.
Great. Okay, so today we are here gathered to discuss about data science, about machine learning, artificial intelligence, and of course how to maximize the return on investments from it, how companies can do this. What are your thoughts on these subjects, and how is your company helping in this area?
Well, this is again, I'm trying to take an historical perspective out of it, and because we're in a maturity evolutional phase now, where companies, if you look at it, some 15 years ago, the maturity level out there was really, really low, and today we are seeing in different industries that we're having high degree of maturity with sophisticated methods, and the application of the methods is enterprise wide and so on. But I see that the potential out there is still very, very high. We have industries like telco, retail, banking, insurance that are well equipped, but literally in the most of the rest of the industries out there, there are still challenges to be met. And these organizations, what we can help them with, and they can help themselves, is actually taking all the information that they have hidden in the data warehouses and actually do something clever with it. Going from raw data to enriched data to actionable data, that's actually what we do.
Thank you. Well, considering the huge amount of data nowadays, the technology which is developing so fast, the competence and the new and the old processes in place, do you really think that organizations are ready to start innovating for data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence? And if not, what can organizations do to get ready for this journey ahead, which is somehow complex?
I think it's so again on the maturity ladder here, the companies and industries that are kind of on the lower steps of the maturity ladders, they will run into issues on how to get started, how to basically take this first step, and one of the things, so that there are a lot of things that is a challenge here. Extracting the information, getting the access to the right stuff, but also attracting the right competencies, the right resources. It might be a difficult thing to actually go about and hire someone or hire data scientists out there, even though they do come too cheap, but still it's hard to find them and it's a bit of a risk. So I think that what is perceived to be one of the challenges is actually getting the people on board that could do the job. But then again, there are quite a few companies, ourselves included, that actually could assist on this. So if any of the companies out there who listen to this have these challenges of resources or capacity or competency, well, there is help to be bought out there.
So, Robert, one last question to end up this discussion on machine learning, artificial intelligence, and data science, which are the hype words for this summit. And to be honest, like it's a trend nowadays. What can we expect in the next year? Let's say the nearest future.
Well, being having it's difficult to have the crystal ball in front of you and try to predict the future, especially as I'm claiming to be an expert within predictive analytics. So, but in my view, what we're looking forward is everything is obviously going up in the cloud. Which is a good thing. I'm saying this is where the way we're heading. But these solutions up in the cloud tend to be a bit stupid, so to say, in the sense that they are not predictively sophisticated. So I think that in a year from now, and 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, we're going to have increasingly degree of having embedded analytics, which is literally putting these sophisticated algorithms out there to be able to be consumed by the data, which is processed then within the cloud. And we see a lot of solutions like that out there, but they often lack the predictive capacity. So yeah, I think that's something that we're going to see a lot more of.
Great. Well, Robert, it was a pleasure having you with us today. And thank you for your inputs on the summit.
Thank you very much.